Disney presents from Fantasyland, The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. This is Chimney Butte, the most isolated, most desolate spot on Earth. And now, your Disneyland host, Walt Disney.
From time to time, we try to bring you strange and unusual stories. I think the tale that I'm about to relate is one of the most unusual that I've ever come across. It is called The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Now, we all know that hermits live in seclusion because they can't get along with other people. They just haven't learned the meaning of this old motto: love thy neighbor. In this modern day and age, it has become imperative that we learn to get along with the fellow next door. This motto has more meaning today than ever before. Now, for the first episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Now, we've got to be careful. This man is dangerous. See what I mean? We've got a problem here. I think if we put a telephoto lens on our camera, we can fool this guy. Now we'll sneak in for a closer look at this Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Well, this guy has always been a little mad, but he hasn't always been a hermit. At one time, our little friend had plenty of neighbors, for he lived in the heart of a friendly city.
Can't get any restaurants here. Now for that's evening of television. Oh, this is delicious popcorn. What happened to all my popcorn?
Hey, buddy, how about turning to Channel 4?
Oh, yes, sir. Channel 4.
Oh, that's no good. Make it Channel 2.
Channel 2?
Make it Channel 13.
13?
I said Channel 2. I want
Oh, yes, Channel 2. One moment, please. Channel 2.
Now look what you've done, you dummy. You busted it.
Don't medicine gamers.
Hey, buddy, how about the sports section, huh?
Surprise!
Happy birthday,
Hello! I want a moving van.
Moving van? We'll be right there.
Well, our little friend still believed in the motto, love thy neighbor. But he decided that a few less neighbors would be easier to love. So he moved into a quiet residential section.
It has been man's constant labor to live in peace with his next-door neighbor. And on the newcomer falls the chore of getting along with the man next door.
Okay.
Well, folks, that just about winds it up. Old Poppy Flower is moving. The little fella's won out.
No, it's a draw.
Mate, here's a great cup of coffee. 2 of them. It's new Instant Hills Brothers coffee. Just like coffee pot coffee.
It's rich, strong coffee is instant.
Sure is. Why, this coffee is full brewed from coffee beans carefully selected by the Hills family for extra richness and strength. Full brewed for that true coffee pot flavor and aroma.
New Instant Hills Brothers coffee is a coffee which means rich, strong coffee is instant.
Head for the Hills, the kind of coffee you'll love. New Instant Hills Brothers coffee.
It's instant.
And now, the second episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Well, by this time, our little friend was getting fed up with neighbors. In fact, his faith in the motto was getting pretty shaky. The obvious solution to our little friend's problem was to get away from people. So again, he packed up and moved out into the country where his only neighbors were the birds and the bees.
Uh-oh. Howdy, neighbor. Oh, thank you. Here's to you. Well, gotta be doing, neighbor. Got work to do, you know. This is going to be a very peaceful neighborhood.
In just a few moments, we'll bring you a play-by-play description of baseball's greatest highlight, the World Series. Stay tuned to this station.
Oh boy, the World Series. Hot dog. I've waited all year for this great event.
Now, in the meantime, a musical interlude before we bring you the World Series.
Small fry.
And now we offer you 30 minutes of musical treats.
Boy, that kid's telling that little rascal.
There they go, breaking on top his housemate's needs, coming up. No dejen de asistir a la corrida próxima el domingo.
This is the Smellwell Garden Club. And, oh, do we have good news today? A double flash to you flower lovers. This spring, the flowers are producing more honey than ever before. And that's especially important if you're a bee.
And now, the third episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Our little friend's faith in the motto was not only shaken, but it was beginning to crack. Donald felt that maybe he hadn't moved out far enough, so he bought himself a little farm in the country.
Gimme that. Your hose, Mr. Duck.
No.
It's your hose.
Well, it's obvious that he didn't find the solution to his problem on the farm.
Mother's little helper has big eyes for Canada Dry. Just loves those flavor beverages in king size and family size bottles. As for Mom, she knows Canada Dry has a rainbow of flavor beverages. She knows, too, Canada Dry, the quality brand, makes the world's best-selling ginger ale and a host of tall drink mixers from club soda to quinine water. All have that distinctive Canada Dry flavor, famous for over 50 years. Isn't it nice to know you can get all your family's favorite beverages bearing the shield of quality Canada Dry, America's first family of beverages?
So in desperation, he headed for the hills. Perhaps here in the depth of the wilderness, he would find the peace and quiet that he was looking for. He was sure that he was the only living creature within miles. But again, he was wrong. Look who's here.
You'll see the swinging oval on Mars Milky Way, like a luscious chocolate malt, the thick, rich kind, with a topping of buttery caramel, and smothered in delicious milk chocolate. Milky Way by Mars. You'll find the swinging oval on Mars Toasted Almond Bar. Fresh toasted almond, plump and crisp, on creamy nougat. Now delicious milk chocolate that goes on thick. Mars Toasted Almond Bar.
Reach for that oval swinging on a star. Reach for Candy Bars by Mars.
And now, the fourth and final episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. You guessed it. Our little friend's faith in the motto was now completely shattered. As far as he was concerned, neighbors were for the birds. He had no alternative but to become a mad hermit. So he headed for Chimney Butte. But maybe it won't be so bad living the life of a hermit. Just think, no more crowded city apartments, no more borrowing neighbors, no more music-loving bees, no more lion fishermen. In fact, no more neighbors, period.
do it.
But wait a minute. What's this? Ghost town dead ahead. Ghost town? That means it's deserted. No neighbors. Maybe we ought to give it just one more try.
All right, I'll do it.
And so the monster grabbed the fair young maiden and shoved her into the vat of boiling oil. Isn't this gruesomely delightful?
That's a rich one.
Oh, Hazel, you're killing me.
Okay, gang, we've got a live one. All right, look alive, look alive.
Dog, the whole town to myself. Hey, what's this? House so rent. Oh boy, this is for me.
Here he comes, Hazel. Here he comes.
All right, everybody, into the book, the book.
Hazel, you're a witch.
Whiskers from the billy goat. There, that's better. I'm a regular Mother Hubbard.
Hello. I'd like to see the house.
There are 3 bedrooms, a bath and a half, and
Any neighbors?
Oh, shucks, Sonny. We haven't had a neighbor round here since 1776.
Okay, I'll take it.
Fine, fine. It's all yours, Sonny.
Thank you, and goodbye.
All right, Beelzebub, let's get going. And away we go!
What in the heck is that? Oh, well, maybe I'm just tired. I don't know.
Relax. Just relax. Let your imagination go. I'll turn out the light. Ah, there. That's better. My story begins. A woman speaks.
I done it, but you'll never take me alive. And you little rat, you got me into this. Take that!
Oh, she got me!
Let's get out of here. Take a powder. Beat it, or we'll take the rat. Get the hot seat. Scram!
And now you can see why our little friend, Mr. Duck, chooses to live in this isolated spot, away from bothersome neighbors. At last he has found peace and quiet. Well, so ends the sad story of the Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte.
We'll just put this back up here. Just enough. Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor.
Oh, so long, neighbors.
Reach for that oval swinging on a star. Reach for candy bars by bars.
They taste so good, there's that song too.
So do what millions of people do. Reach for that oval swinging on a star. Reach for candy bars by Mars.
New indeed. New from Mars. A new taste in candy that comes in foil-wrapped rolls. New Marzettes. Delicious chocolate cups of cherry cream with generous bits of real maraschino cherry. Or smooth, buttery caramel. Or cool mint cream. Pure refreshment. Marzettes. 3 delightful flavors. Try each one. You'll like them all. Each flavor in its own roll. Marzettes by Mars.
Reach for that oval swinging on a star. Reach for candy bars by Mars.
Next week, our show will come to you from Fantasyland. And now, a preview presentation of some of the highlight scenes from that show.
Meet Goofy, the most remarkable, the most outstanding, the most unpredictable star of all time. Next week, you'll be taken behind the scenes for a candid history of the career of this unusual screen personality. You'll meet him as he arrives at the glamorous film capital, hungry and broke. You'll live with him, starve with him as he leads a dog's life in the very shadows of wealth and luxury.
Mickey Mouse, my favorite actor.
Until suddenly, fate takes a hand, and he's fairly swept into the plush-lined, gold-plated palaces of the movie moguls, the men who control the destinies of the stars. See how Goofy reacts to promises of fame. Money. Money that slips through his fingers. See him boosted up the ladder of success to overnight stardom. You'll have a chance to see how Goofy responds to his sudden good fortune. You'll share his hobbies, look in on his daily life as a Hollywood celebrity. Basking in the limelight and adored by his fans. Does stardom go to his head? No, nothing seems to go to Goofy's head. And in spite of the plaudits of the crowd, our hero remains his simple self, living modestly in true Hollywood style. And then, at the very peak of his career, comes the Night of Nights, the yearly event that all Hollywood waits for with bated breath, the night of the awards. And now, up on the stage, we open the letter with the name of the year's outstanding actor. Pluto. What a blow. What now? No place to go but down. Down to the sea. These are a few of the highlights you'll experience as you follow the exciting career of Goofy through thick and thin. You'll thrill to each dramatic climax in the ups and downs of a fabulous career. Coming to you next week from Fantasyland, the Goofy Success Story.
It's the peanuts. Peter Pan peanut butter is the whattiest? I said Peter Pan peanut butter is the peanuttiest.
Show you what we mean when we say Peter Pan peanut butter is the peanuttiest. See this freshness seal? It keeps Peter Pan fresh as the day it left the roaster. Now, sniff a little sniff. Mmm, peanuts. Plump, perfect peanuts. Spread it on bread. And what do you spread? Peanuts. Plump, perfect peanuts. Whipped smooth for easy spreading. Try Peter Pan peanut butter. It's the peanuttiest.
It's the whattiest? It's the peanuttiest.
Tonight's program has been brought to you by Hills Brothers Coffee and Instant Hills Brothers Coffee. Richer and stronger in coffee flavor and coffee aroma. And Mars, makers of Milky Way, Snickers, Three Musketeers, Mars Toasted Almond Bar, and new Marzettes.